All right, here we go. Here is the third video in this little series about self-knowledge. Self-knowledge is the ultimate leverage point for you, for me, for us to grow and to create what we want to create in the world. And the first part of that is understanding how you work. The second part of that is understanding what is important to you, understanding your values, understanding your principles, understanding what you care about, understanding what you stand for in the world. It kind of sounds obvious, doesn't it? But what I have seen over the years and what I struggled with in my life for so long was not knowing that stuff. Maybe having a sense of it, but not really knowing it and certainly not living it. And what that looked like and what that felt like was a feeling of unease, a feeling of just something not quite being right and not being sure what it was, feeling like there was a lack of meaning in my life, feeling like a hypocrite, feeling like you're just going through the motions, feeling like some sense of shame or embarrassment about what you spend most of your time doing, not really wanting to talk about your life too much to other people because you're not really feeling that good about it. That's how it shows itself. And ultimately what that is not really knowing what's important to you and then not living it as a result. But imagine if you did know that. Imagine if you knew on a deep level, not in some kind of vague kind of sense, but it was absolutely explicitly clear to you what you cared about and what's important for you and what you stand for and what you won't stand for and who you are, who you want to be in the world. So that once it's clear, you can then bring your life into line with that. Where your day, every day, is an expression of that. When you are living a life that is absolutely in line with your values. Imagine that for a sec. When you do that, that is when you feel aligned. That is when you feel like every day is a good day. That is when you feel like you are on purpose, where you know what you're about, where you know what you stand for, where you know what life means for you. And what that does is it allows you to navigate. It gives you an easy way to make decisions. You know if you're on track or if you're not. It makes moving forward through life so much easier. It makes the next step and the direction that you're moving in so much easier and so much clearer. It all comes down to knowing what you care about and actually living it. That is what I mean by understanding that aspect of you knowing what's important. It makes all the difference. So, if this resonates with you, if you're interested to understand some more about this, if you're feeling like, yeah, I'm not quite clear on that actually for myself, or maybe I am, but I don't really feel like I'm living it. If you're interested to learn more about this, then come to the session that I'm running in a few days' time. You will find a link somewhere around this video, somewhere. Register, get involved, come into this conversation. We're going to explore this stuff. I'm going to ask you some questions that are going to have you really think about this, and it will help you to start to get some clarity around this. I'd love to have you with us. Come and join us.